Howdy there, this is the Eastport 10, also known as Supercharged Magikarp, and welcome back to day 1084 of my Splitgate daily streak. Um, I am back using the old mic right now, the crappy one connected to my headphones. Um, and that is because I am not at home. This is the first time I've attempted streaming from my laptop. Um, so this is kind of a test stream in a way. See if this works, see if it does well. See if it doesn't immediately die on me. Ah. Between last stream and this one, at what was approximately 1 p.m. UTC, the countdown on the Splitgate website reached 0. And at that moment, a trailer video was released on Twitter and on YouTube. And I think probably on Discord at the same time, but I wasn't checking the Discord at the time. A trailer, a cinematic trailer for Splitgate 2. And that is amazing. And I am looking forward to it very heavily. Um, it seems rather interesting so far. Some people have criticized the direction. Um, let's hit speed bats. It's the last day of it, anyways. Some people have criticized the direction that it seems to be going, in that it appears to be almost as if it was a hero shooter. Um, However, by the description of the official Splitgate Twitter, it is not a hero shooter, but rather a class-based shooter. There was a small article as well by IGN covering made by one of the made by IGN, which had quotes from I'm forgetting the guy's name right now, but important 1047 person. um, in which he described it as being kind of a class-based shooter. So I'm excited for that, and excited for the amount of players that it might bring in. Because Splitgate 1 had that popularity spike all that time ago. People thinking it was going to be the next Halo, the next replacement for Halo. But that popularity spike only lasted a few months. You can't just say no to. There we go. This is actually running a bit smoother than I expected it to on my laptop. I expected it to have worse connection while streaming, but now it seems to be doing perfectly fine. Why did that work? I essentially just gave him more time to react to me. Okay. Excited for the game. Who wouldn't be? Got Matt the goat, Matt the not goat, Matt the very stupid face. Yep, got him again. The Discord, apparently. Huh. Okay, fine then. I haven't been seeing much on the Discord, but I haven't been seeing a lot of people hating the concept of the new game on the Discord. I don't know. I'm doing pretty good right now. Though I also feel like... Yeah, okay. I feel like I'm doing a lot against bots, and I'm having a feeling that Matt the Not Goat is a bot. I could check, actually. Yeah, that's a bot. In which case, I can freely antagonize him, because I'm not hurting any real person's feelings. Matt is the worst player ever. See? Look at that. A half-decent player would have gotten a trade there at least. But he didn't. Because he's not a good player. He's really, really bad. Hello, Mecha. Just got here. Can't hear the game audio. That's a new one. I'll take a look in a second here. In maybe 4 more kills. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like it's going to be a little bit more because it appears 1 or 2 of my teammates have decided to jump off the edge. Why did that not hit? I was too far away. That's my fault. How many of my teammates are going to fall off the edge? Okay. Let's see here. It should be recording desktop audio right now. And I see the bar there. It seems to be going up at the correct rates at the same time as the in-game noise. Let me try to split it over to Splitgate specific noise. You hear the game audio now? You can now hear the game. Good, good, good. Wow, I missed twice and he was right in front of me. Have you seen the Splitgate 2 cinematic trailer yet, Mecha? I'm excited. I feel like I could make a video going over the Splitgate 2 announcement trailer there. Not announcement, whatever the word was. I'm quiet compared to the game. Okay, I'm gonna move my mic closer to my mouth. Does that help? We could have also raised the volume of OBS here. Let me do that there. It's tapping into the red a little bit. There now. Is that better? W Splitgate 2. True.
Game starts in 5, 4,
A little
3,
bit.
2,
Okay.
1. Speed bats. Lost the
Really?
lead.
I didn't hit him.
Tied the leader. Double kill. Gained the lead.
No, funnily enough,
Lost
if
the
I
lead.
really wanted to, since my mouse is currently broken, I could just blame the controller.
Tied
Oh
the
no,
leader.
I definitely clicked there. Why didn't it click? Dang controller must have not registered the click, because the clicker part of it completely flippin' snapped off while I was editing a video. Enemy spotted. Enemy
5
lost.
minutes remaining.
Minimap
Gained
flips
the
off.
lead.
1 for 1. I'm in the lead. That works. Black screen of not respawning, because that's still a glitch. Really? That just happened? Neither of us were anywhere close to each other. We just kind of stopped and hoped. Well, this was dumb. Well, that kind of worked. 1 for 1. I'm in the lead still, so that works. You like my new YouTube banner, and you saw it on the TV, so you saw the expanded version of it. I am so
Double
dead.
kill. Kingslayer.
How did I
Triple
survive that? Yeah, fair enough. So, as I asked earlier, and I don't think I saw your reply, have you seen the Splitgate 2 cinematic trailer yet? Dang it. I was so focused on trying to get that one guy that I wasn't looking behind me. And I just kind of ran into him.
Kingslayer.
1 for 1 while I'm in the lead is a good trade, because it keeps us in the lead.
Lost the lead.
Ah!
Tied the leader.
Tied. With only 4 more kills left in the match.
Gained the lead. Lost the lead.
They only need 1 more kill to win. We are so screwed.
Game over.
GGWP. Clipped, you're somehow not a death. Thank you, thank you. So you keep avoiding the question, Mecha. Answer it. Have you watched the Splitgate 2 cinematic trailer yet? Well, GLHF wasn't necessarily the right thing to say there anyways. It would be GGWP. I almost typed in the wrong thing. If you look... If I look where? If I look at what? I did answer the question. I have not seen it yet. Okay, you did answer the question. I was just inattentive. Darn. No, you don't. They're below. There we go, I killed the guy before I died. Woo! That was a lucky shot. Lucky that I made it.
Killing spree.
So, since you haven't seen the cinematic trailer yet, I suppose I could just talk vaguely, randomly off the top of my head about vague, different Splitgate 2 things.
Double kill.
But it all makes more sense if you've watched the trailer. The countdown that was on the website counted down to the release of the cinematic trailer. The cinematic trailer revealed 3 characters. Clipped, you following that guy into the void? Yeah, that's good. It's a good kind of joke there. Let's hit him with a GLHF as I abruptly dropped the topic. I don't even know how I would approach talking about the cinematic trailer. It kind of showed off not only different abilities that will be usable in Splitgate 2, it also showed off different factions and different characters associated with the factions in the form of I don't think I remember any of the characters' names except Bolt. And I think the only reason I really remember Bolt is because he was another thing. But it showed off 3 factions, that being Eros, Meridia, Meridian. I'm not 100% certain on what exactly there, but something along those lines. And
Five minutes remaining.
Eros is the company or faction or whatever that actually founded, that's the word I'm looking for, not funded, founded the Splitgate games in the universe of Splitgate. They are centered on Earth. There's the Sabrak, or whatever it is, faction, which is centered on Mars. I should actually learn these faction names. The only one I know for certain is Eros, and that's also the one Bolt's a part of, and I don't know why that's the one that sticks out to me the most. But then there's also the Meridia faction. I'm talking off the top of my head, so I don't remember how any of the words were spelt, and thus I can't just read them. So I'm guessing at what I remember the words looking like, which is dumb. But then there's the Meridian, I'm going to call them Meridian for now, faction, which is centered on Venus.
Game over. Victory.
And they all seem to be bringing different things into the game. Eros seems to be suggested to be a more agile, flighty, fast faction. Sabrak, or I can look it up actually. I'm in a good time too. Splitgate 2 factions. Eros, Meridian, and Sabrask. Meridian seems to be focused on kind of precise looking technology. The most technologically advanced of the 3 factions. They seem to have time manipulating things. In the trailer it's shown them throwing down a time field thing that stops enemies in their place. I wonder how that's going to look or feel in game, because having it literally just stop you in your place is it's not gonna be fun to play against.
3, 2, 1.
Stuns typically suck to play against, because it's like, well, I could be playing right now, but I'm not. I've lost all control of my character, so I'm curious on how that's gonna turn out. I'm curious if it's going to actually be a time stop, or if it's just going to be a time slow. But they seem to be the more precise, kind of stealthy, maybe even? They make me think of sniping, but I'm not sure if that's exactly the right direction to be referring to them, the Meridian with. And then there's the Sabrask, which is described as being very aggressive, up in your face, direct fighting faction. In the trailer, Sabrask, wow, okay. A character of the Sabrask faction throws down a flippin' shield. which looked interesting. Also, I don't remember which one of the three factions did this, but one of them also activated like a wall hack. But given that I definitely know Meridian was behind the time stop field and that Sabrask was behind the shield, I wouldn't be surprised if it was Arrows with the wall hack, but it feels more like a Meridian thing. At the same time, I don't know these factions super well yet. And I don't feel like we really will until the game comes out. Also, it gave a release year for Splitgate 2, which was 2025. So sometime next year. Anywhere between 100 something 60-ish days from now to about 500 days from now, if I have my numbers correct. I did the math earlier. Cut you off. Anyway, can you tell I'm excited? I'm just kind of info dumping on you, huh? Gives me something to say at least while playing here. Because if I can speak mindlessly, then I can at least have conversation or commentary while I'm playing a game. So speaking mindlessly and just lore dumping isn't a bad move while streaming, I don't think. As long as it's interesting and keeps people engaged. 2 people below, 1 person above, 1 person below. I'm dead. So yeah, and 1 Splitgate arena fighter from each of these 3 factions was revealed with a name. There was Bolt of Eros, there was I know his name started with R for Sabrask.
Game over.
And I actually have no clue who the last guy's name was. GG, WP. Meridian, Sabrask. What is the guy's name? I'm not seeing it. Fighter, let's say fighter. Nope, that doesn't help. So what else is there to talk about? After the countdown timer stopped, I'm surprised that rocket didn't hit me. I flippin' slid right by it. I intended for it to hit me and it didn't. Well, that felt like lag.
Double kill.
How's the stream doing? That's excellent still. Gonna watch after the stream. Like hearing people info dump, even if I don't fully know what the info dumping. Fair enough. So, Splitgate website. I have started down this train of thought. After the countdown stopped, the Splitgate website updated to talk more about Splitgate 2 and the different factions, and also gave a link to a mobile app. So Splitgate 2 now has a mobile companion app, and on it you can view trading cards of the different characters, as well as read comics. They have comics. There's comics. There's real lore here. The first comic seems to be about Bolt.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And
Speed
a
pass.
rival buddy of his or something.
Lost the lead.
The guy was like, I'm gonna win a Splitgate championship, and Bolt was like, fudge, no you're not. I'ma join it, I think, is the implication of the motivation there. Implication of motivation there. And then whoever the Sabras guy was, the second comic was on him. And I assume when the third comic comes out, it's going to be on the Meridian person. But, don't remember what the Meridian person's name
Tied
was.
the leader. Lost the lead. Tied the leader.
The Sabras guy has a rather interesting story tied to it. Respawning is canon to Splitgate.
5 minutes remaining.
As are these fights we're having here, because it is a
Kingslayer.
it's like a sport in universe. A blood sport of sorts. And something about the HoloNet connected armor allows you to respawn. Don't remember the full thing on the reasoning they gave there, but this individual in the Sabrak faction, Sabrask, there's an S there. I should remember his name, but it's not coming to mind. He's got some sort of family or past connection, and when he's in the middle of respawning, he can
Double kill.
see them, and that's the reason he plays so aggressively, is because he doesn't actually care if he dies in the games, because dying in the games is kind of one of the things he's looking for, so he can figure out this mysterious connection to Come on, I wasn't gonna kill you. I just want to run your loop a lot more. Okay, we are about to lose here. I should focus on the actual game instead of on the comics and trading cards and companion app.
Game over.
All the supplementary material I've ran into regarding Splitgate 2. That I am intrigued about. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to Splitgate 2 when it comes out. And I'm happy to continue playing Splitgate 1 up until it does. And even beyond. I'm gonna continue this streak until I can't no more.
Double kill.
Oh, missed. That's a bot.
Killing spree.
Let's head up here. And let's have some whimsy, shall we? There we go. That feels
Double
like
kill.
a bot. The other guy does. 4 ammo left before I'll have to switch to the plasma rifle, which is at 75%. Hopefully one of the people I killed think to try to take me down. After all, it's not necessarily a great idea to stay put after killing someone, because they can use the kill cam to recognize your location and then come up with a counter strategy to what you are doing. But it doesn't seem like anyone's coming after me. Alright, next match. Let's see here, we got Atlantis Helix and a random map. And I'm with a GLHF. We got 1, 2, and 2, so that's 5 players other than myself. 6 players now. So I'd be 7. This is likely a full lobby. If it's not a full lobby, there's exactly 1 bot.
Game starts in.
And
5,
we're back at Helix.
4, 3, 2, 1. Speed bats.
1 for 1 to start off the game. That's nice.
Gain the
Start
lead.
off the match. Nope, missed it. Done. I'm really curious as to what the differences between each of the factions will be in Splitgate 2. It describes itself as a class-based shooter, not a hero-based shooter. So I know it's not going to be very much different. I'm willing to bet that it's only going to be like each faction gets one unique ability, one unique power. But even on that, like,
remaining.
there's a lot that could be. And from what I've seen, there's no implication of a loadout system. I've seen some people talk about the possibility of one, and honestly, that doesn't work very well in arena-based gameplay. Which Splitgate 2 is going to have a fast-paced arena-type gameplay.
Kingslayer, gain the lead.
They stated that outright in... Right, I mentioned the IGN article earlier, but then I kind of just dropped talking about it. There were some interesting details dropped about Splitgate 2 in that. And more specifically, its connections and differences from Splitgate 1. Because Splitgate 1 wasn't made to be popular. When it had that sudden popularity spike, it wasn't sustainable for the game. They would have to keep fixing things in order for it to work. And it was a better idea just to make a new game on top of it. One that was made to not be just some small indie game. Because this game was made to just be some small indie game. They talked about how in this game there's a whole bunch of cut corners. That isn't suitable for a game of the popularity that Splitgate garnered in that popularity spike.
Killing spree. Tied the leader. Lost the lead.
There's a specific piece of information I'm trying to recall
Tied the leader.
from that
Double
IGN.
kill.
Not interview. It's
Lost
not really
the
an
lead.
interview. It's not really like a questions and answers. It's more like an article that
Tied
had
the
quotes
leader.
from
Gain the lead.
I don't know what his
King
placement
Slayer.
in the company is, but
Collection
he's some
agency.
definite high
Double
up,
kill.
if not like the design lead.
Game over. Victory.
Let me see if I can't pull up the IGN interview real quick. IGN Splitgate. Splitgate 2. Ah, right. Map design. Map design was the thing from the IGN article I want to talk about. Because they didn't have any real dedicated map designers. And it's noted in the thing here that Ian Prouts, does it list what he is here? His colleagues at 1047 Games. Splitgate blew up far beyond what Prouts. I'm probably saying that name wrong. FX Fouls? I see the X at the end, and I'm wondering if it's pronounced rules situation. I don't know how that name's pronounced. I don't know what type of name that is. Can I get it? Pool? Pool? How is this pronounced? Anyway, I'm getting off topic there. Too focused on the guy's name. He mentioned that he oftentimes worked as part of the map design team because they didn't have people for it, essentially. And they kind of put portal walls haphazardly around. And he mentions in the article there that portal spaces in Splitgate 2 are a little less common, but more strategically placed, more tactically placed. And I think that's probably a good thing. Because, like, even take this map for example. Teleport there, portal there, portal there, portal on the enemy thing, and abracadabra, you teleported into the enemy spawn at the beginning of your map. Which isn't necessarily something that's a great idea, right? But with the money and capabilities given to them with in order to make Splitgate 2, they have better capability of making, I guess, portal chain spots that wouldn't be as bad. A lot more tactical about the sight lines is something I think they said there.
Five minutes remaining. King Slayer.
Which I suppose makes sense for a Splitgate 2. Iterating on what the game does well and fixing what parts of the game interrupt that or make it a problem.
Gain the lead. Double kill.
I feel like I should have died there, but I didn't. and I'm okay with that. I'm not chasing down after you. Maybe it just was a skirmish. Okay, fair enough. I swung too early because I was trying to swing for the other guy. Let's see here, we're at 28, 27. 30 to 39. We need 9 more points. As long as my teammates don't kill themselves. Too many enemies. I can take one.
Gain the lead. Double kill.
Okay. Now that almost the entirety of the enemy team has died, let's see if I can't get the drop on someone.
Kingslayer. Killing spree.
I say
Double
both
kill.
metaphorically and literally.
Game over.
And with a
Victory.
GGWP. How's the stream going? Excellent connection still. Imagine if you got a special tag in Splitgate 2 for your daily streak. Unlikely. However, being a part of the 1000 day club on the Discord, I suppose it's not impossible. The respawns being canon is also in this game. Yes, it is in this game. On the skin selection screen. There's a small joke. If you die in Splitgate, do you die in real life? No, not while you're equipped with these HoloNet connected armors. Or something along those lines. From what I've seen in the comics, HoloNet, or whatever that is, wasn't mentioned. That detail I mentioned earlier was from this game. So, yeah, the cinematic trailer makes it sound like, made it sound like they were fighting for their lives a bit more, but given the actual lore, they're not 100%. I mean, I guess death in the games is still kind of a death.
Double kill.
Manny has cake. I want to see if he has a profile picture.
Killing spree.
He didn't.
Double kill.
Over here. Like, I've known for a while that there's some amount of lore in this game. I remember when Carmen Station was being teased to change it from Outpost. I showed that on stream not too long ago. The outgoing and incoming arrival board that's present on Carmen Station there. And I remember seeing that and going, whoa, lore in my Splitgate? I think that's what I even commented there. I think the Splitgate Twitter account responded. Don't quite remember. I miss old Outpost. like, don't get me wrong, it wasn't a good map necessarily. Oh, why do people like this?
Game starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, for a second I thought I was the only person on
Speedbacks.
my team. There is another. Oh, wow, okay. I clicked
Lost the
there.
lead.
I can blame the controller. It's broken. It didn't do the
Double
clicks.
kill.
It totally did do the
Tied
clicks.
the leader.
Actually, it just,
Gained
I
the
must
lead.
click too late or
Triple
something.
kill.
They're gonna come
Lost
back
the
this way.
lead.
Well, at least I got one before I died, but we are losing, so 1-to-1 is not ideal. Still pretty sure I clicked there, but
Kingslayer.
you clicked too early, friend.
5 minutes
You have a little
remaining.
bit of a spam clicking issue,
Tied the leader.
which, like, it works when
Kingslayer.
a person
the lead.
suddenly gets within your
Killing
range.
spree.
It
Double
doesn't
kill.
help so much
Triple kill.
when a person stays tactically outside of your range in order to bait it out. Like that, see? He backed up to stay out of my range. I should have ran closer before clicking again.
Kingslayer.
I feel like I should have probably died there, but I didn't. Anyone? One. Okay. Hello. We're still 4 points ahead, that's good.
Kingslayer. Double kill. Triple kill. Killing spree.
I just killed the
Kill
entire
like a
enemy
stone.
team.
Kingslayer.
I know where your portals go, I went through it. Saw you on the mini-map.
Kingslayer.
Didn't
Double
see you though.
kill.
I was too focused on the fact that I just killed someone else. Keep action terms come back in Splitgate 2. I have a feeling it probably won't, but I want it to.
Victory.
Let me grab my phone real quick so I can go look at the trading cards that also have the characters' names on them. Also, I think technically they wouldn't be trading cards because I don't think you can trade these cards. There's no way to trade them. What was the Sabras guy's name? Rhinoc! His name was Rhinoc. So the three characters we have here are Bolt of Erev, Mira of Meridian, and Rhinoc of Sabrask. His name's not actually Rhinoc, but like that's his stage name. His gladiatorial name, I guess you could, if you wish to compare it to a gladiator fight a bit more. A blood sport. Much like how Bolt isn't actually Bolt's name. On the companion app there is a quiz. It has a whole section for quizzes, but so far there's only one quiz. And the quiz is, what faction would you be a part of? And it's one of those dumb small personality tests. And I got Eros out of it.
Double kill.
So,
Triple
I've
kill.
long commented that I have a very aggressive style of play. I just constantly run at the enemy. And I feel like that's more of a Sabrat thing. But I wouldn't know. There's so many cards in here. I only have 4 so far. You got a starter set, which seems to just be given to you when you go through the intro to the companion app here, which contains Bolt, Mira, and Rhinoc. But you can also scan QR codes in order to get additional collectible cards here. And I've gotten one such QR code. It was actually in the hidden a little in the trailer. It wasn't super hidden, it was technically standing right there, but the focus of the shot was in the center where the 3 main characters of Bolt, Mira, and Rhinoc were, while the QR code was a little bit off to the side. But using the companion app, you can scan a QR code, and that gives you a additional card here, additional person. Iris Mac is the one that gives you. Unless it just gives you a random one, I wouldn't know. But the card I have, at least, is Iris Mac, who is listed as being a visionary, or a part of the visionary set.
Lost the lead.
And there's a few sets here. Starter set, Legends of Splitgate, Lone Wolf, Visionaries, Rhinoc comic, Ardoro comic. I have no idea who the fudge Ardoro is. We're getting our butts kicked. I need to focus more on the game and less on this companion app. Yeah, I kinda ran into that, that's my fault.
Kingslayer.
They are 8 kills ahead of us, and I keep getting 1-to-1s. They only need 1 more kill, they practically have it.
Game over.
Well, at least it wasn't me. Let's look at these collectible cards, the different sets here. They have Starter Set, Legends of Splitgate, Lone Wolf Visionaries, Rhinoc comic, Ardoro comic, Bolt comic, and Mira comic. Each of the comic sets have 3. Most of them have 3 except for Legends of Splitgate. I assume you're going to get most of these collectible cards through QR codes. But how or when these QR codes are going to be given out, Whoops. His gamer tag. Yeah, his gamer tag. Bolt's gamer tag is Bolt. What is Bolt's name here? Flip the card over to get a summary of the character. Bolt Mercury. He has a twin sister named Dart. After training as a youth in the Vegas rec courts under the intense tutelage of his father, Bolt and his twin sister Dart were recruited into the exclusive Splitgate Academy, located in Cyrene on Earth. Bolt has already earned a reputation for being a bit of a show-off who doesn't mind hogging the spotlight. Doesn't mind hogging the spotlight and the glory, but so far seems to have the talent to back up all that swagger. So maybe Bolt Mercury is his real name. It's specifically stated that Rhinock's real name isn't Rhinock, and the companion app gives you his real name in the form of his card. On the back of his card it calls him Lieutenant Kilo Rhinock Udar. So yeah. That's... How long have I been streaming? I haven't really been streaming for an hour, have I? Jeez, I might have been streaming for an hour already. Huh. Well, I want to talk some more, so we're heading back into Speed Bats. I want to see how they explain some of the other skins present in Splitgate. I want to see how they explain Tinhead, the flippin' skeleton. I want to see how they explain Gigabot. I want to see how they explain the flippin' cactus guy. The flippin' miner. And the rhino-like alien guys. Those last two I know have a bit of lore to them. I think the implication is that one of them is a subterranean species that the other ran into. The miners ran into. I want to know if that's still part of the lore, or if they're just gonna yoink that out. But I desperately want flippin' Tinhead to still be in the lore. Only if, like, why is there a skeleton in the Splitgate games? How does he do this? How is that a HelloNet connected armor? How is that an armor? There's no person in there. He would have to be like a remote controlled. And that's how I thought in Splitgate that it was, essentially. Just they were remote controlled, and that is how they work. That's how the HoloNet connection works. Is you're not actually in the game, you're controlling it from afar. But it shows very clearly in the cinematic trailer that, last game, by the way, that they definitely are in the armors. So, yeah.
Game starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Speed Bats lost the lead.
Yeah, I want to see how they explain the flippin' cactus.
Lost the lead. Double
Because,
kill.
like, what the fudge is that? You're not going to suddenly place in a cactus skin and not try to explain that in the lore, right?
Double
I wonder
kill.
if the flippin' Splitgate Goblin's still gonna be around.
Tied the leader. Gain the lead.
Because that is technically one of the mini mascot type things. Flippin' weird. I don't know why it was ever there, but it exists.
5 minutes remaining.
We are somehow in the lead right now.
Lost the lead. Tied the leader.
Yeah, I knew as soon as I missed that bat that I was dead.
Lost the lead.
Because he could run at me faster than I could back away.
Gain the lead. Double kill. Triple kill.
I saw you on the mini-map.
Gain the lead.
Can't sneak up on me. I know what I'm doing.
Slayer.
1-1, but we're in the lead, so it's a fair trade. It's a good trade for me.
Double kill.
Okay. We're both 3 kills away from winning. We're 1 kill away from winning. Got it.
Victory.
GGWP. And that's the last game. And yeah, 1084 person who said that in the flipping game chat. GGWP. That 1084 doesn't come without something backing it up. 21-10 backing it up. Alright, I said that was... I shouldn't have taken a screenshot there, I don't know why I did. Yeah, last game protocol there. But yeah, let's head to the locker real quick. Let's analyze some of these horrendous skins. This is not an armor. I don't know who I need to tell this to, but this is not an armor. It could be like, oh, I see lines on the face. It could be a really creepy, weird armor. A fake skin placed over your real self. That would be weird. That's a normal armor. That's a reasonable armor. This is my guy, the 1000 day guy. This one, Babu, could be a real armor. I see lines on the face again, implying roboticness. That would also kind of explain why they never blink. But we also see... We see the main 3 characters, right? Bolt, Mira, and Rhinoc without their helmets on at times. But we never see them in a Splitgate arena match without the helmet on. So I feel like having the helmet on is probably important in order for the HoloNet armor to work. Did I say HoloNet? It's HyperNet. Darn. I've been getting that wrong this entire time, haven't I? Banana Split. That's a heck of an armor, isn't it? Once again, this isn't an armor. You got some pieces of armor, but like there's no helmet. There's no anything that really counts as an armor here. It's just a girl. It's just a girl wearing headphones. Like, ooh, look at me, I'm the music gamer girl. I got headphones on, and I got a speaker on my shoulder, and I got speakers on my kneecaps. I'm the music girl. I just want to know why your mask is shaped that way. Hey, wait a minute, on the hat there says Sabrask. That's one of the factions. Holy crap. I wonder if I could find other logos here. I really want to analyze each of these models, but I feel like that would almost require a second person to look at the skins for me. And yeah, like, look at the back of the arms. There's like dots there. I don't know. It's weird. But like, this person doesn't have any cybernetic lines. It's not an armor. It's definitely just skin. This guy is just the standard guy, but with a bunny helmet on instead. This guy. How do you explain this guy in the Splitgate lore? This doesn't look like an armor. Why is he in this game? Flippin' Cactillus, the 7th? 8th? That's 8th. And like, some of these I can definitely see as being armors, but like, this guy's got his forearm out. That's not an arena armor. I mean, I suppose it could be. We also don't know how the hypernet armors work. How the respawn mechanic works at all. So like, it's entirely possible that this would work as a hypernet armor. But how? Also, it's not armor! This is not armor. It's just some creepy cactus dude in pants and a... That's not even a cowboy hat. It's like it's trying to be a cowboy hat, but then halfway along the line it went, hey, what if I'm a samurai top knot instead? Are furries canon to Splitgate? Is this a fursuit? Or is this an actual, like, tiger dude? Are there animal people in the lore, canon lore of Splitgate? Or is this just a guy in a fursuit? Gigabot skin line is the best. You can easily explain this as being just, oh, the testing robots, or heck, you could say that they're the bots in matches, right? Throw in a little spice into some of the arena fights there, throw in a horde of neutral bots that will shoot at the players. That's a lore thing you could do. So like, robots kind of make sense. This guy, he's not an arena fighter. He just looks like some guy who was taken out of the coal mines. And like, there's some lore between this guy and not only Maelstrom, but where is Tusks? I believe the implication is that they mined into the Tusk, like mined too low, and that annoyed the Tusks, so the Tusk came out. But I have no idea if that is even like a still canon concept. No room for legs in the Bobby skin. You're right there. You got joints for legs. So like, you also got joints for arms. So like, it's possible that this torso is a person, and that these are prosthetic limbs, and like, maybe they have a head, but that's an awfully long neck, isn't it? It's like, it starts down here, like here's the collar line, and then I don't actually know if you can see my mouse, so my gesturing there to where the collar line is probably doesn't help. Let me see if I can do something there. Output. Um, Video. General. Hide cursors over projects is not. Over projectors is not enabled. So you might be able to view my mouse. Can you see my mouse? I don't even know how to turn that on. Let's see here. What other skins don't quite make sense? This could be a Hypernet armor. Henrik here. He would have to be showing off quite a lot. Iron Slide. That's just a Viking dude. I should really quickly look at, like, Rhinox's design here. Does he got any skin showing? No, he doesn't. And I'm pretty sure the other two don't either. Leaf. This could be an armor. Like, a really weird second skin armor thing. It's got the design for it. You got that kind of robotic lines, but they separate the face into metal plating. I don't know. It's maybe possible for this to be an armor, but like, theoretically, for that to be the case, you should throw gloves on them and then a helmet. But like, if you did those two things, this could be a full set of armor. But and then you got the flippin' Maelstrom here, who is one of the Tusks, but he's a different skin selection, and I don't know what's up with that. But he exists. I think the only reason for that is because he's a different model. He has top armor, whereas the Tusks down here don't really have any chest armor. That's a suit of armor. That works. Misty here. You could throw a helmet on that, call that a suit of armor. It's kind of stylish. I would imagine them in part of Eros. Because Eros feels like the showy off, heavy show off faction. Why is your face like that? That's the only statement I have to make here. That's actually suit of armor. This is another robot. He doesn't even got joints. His arms just connect magnetically or somehow. His legs don't connect to his body even. Like, he's got a hole, but a joint would be pretty cool kind of skin line there though. Rumi, this, you blink here? I'm sorry, that took me very aback. This skin does not blink in-game. I didn't think any of the skins blinked. You're not blinking. You're not blinking. Why are you blinking? Why do you have blink mechanics, but none of the other skins with eyes do? Do you blink, sir? No, you don't blink. You don't blink, do you, sir? You definitely don't blink. You don't got eyelids. You'd creep me out if you blink, because I don't even think of you as being a real person. I think of you as being a robot that's made to look like an anime person. What about you, Aeon? Do you blink? No, you don't. Why is Rumi the only one that blinks in the menu here? And like, I know she doesn't blink in game. I've watched it. The operator skin is for snipers. It's a zoom in, like a camera optical lens. Zoop. That's funny. This one I could see is an actual skin of armor. Except for like the fingers aren't covered. Or maybe they are and I just can't tell. Do I have any of the other ones of you? No, I don't. Sigma Dark, that's a skin of... that's an armor. I don't have any of Singe. Interesting. Skull Bones. This is the same as another skin, the Old Bone skin, except instead of being alive, he is dead. But like, the skin is more or less just the same, he's just got a skull in there. And his name is Tin, which is actually standing out to me now because this is Tin Head, of which I have this ugly looking candy cane version, and then this red version that I used for a long time, especially in the beta of this game, beta and alpha. I used him quite a lot. I wonder then if Tin here has some connection to the Tin Head skin line, because that is an awfully specific connection to make. And it would be cool for there to be a connection there. But like, that requires Tin Head to be canon. How do you make this canon? He's not entirely a skeleton. He's got robo bits on here. His arms are robo. His arms are heavily robo. His hands are robo. Those ain't skeleton hands. His legs are robo. Really, the only part of this that is thoroughly skeleton is the rib cage. Right? Even his fake flippin' skull up there isn't even actually a skull. It's all robo. So, like, this guy is just a robot. That's how you explain this. This guy's not even a person, he's a robot. This is still an incredibly weird skin, mind you. Like, all of the lines and cables make me think of veins. Makes me think that there's probably a beating heart in there, but there is no heart. There's just something lining the flippin' spine there. I think it being red definitely doesn't help in that regard. He looks gory. And then Vulture here is also definitely just a normal skin. A normal set of armor. So, but like, I'm curious as to who or what factions these guys could be a part of. If the factions they're even a part of are still canon anymore. Like this person, they got Rifted branding on them. I don't know much about Rifted in the lore. Why do I feel like there's guns with Rifted branding? Is that the, these guys? No, this is Volt. Rifted. Okay. So, Rifted is definitely some sort of brand in Splitgate 1 canon at least. I wonder if they're still around in Splitgate 2. This has got V's on the blade here. That's kind of interesting. Crafty blade here. Do you have any sort of branding? No. You're just heavily minimalistic. You don't seem to have anything. It's really the ones with unique models that you have to look out for branding for, because the rest of them are just going to be standard. Proto Comp. Read manual before use. Is that a QR code on the front of the gun? I don't even know how I'd look at that closely. Hold on. I'm going into the practice range. And this is not this one. It's not sniper rifle, it's this one. Is there closer portals I could use? No, I feel like I'm going to be the same distance away from myself on any of these portals. And the inspect on this gun doesn't give me a good look either. So I can't see the QR code that's on the gun. But it's definitely a QR code right there. That square there. Darn. I wonder where that QR code could possibly lead. Anyway, I'm switching this back to my standard shiny crystal, which is a skin that I'm still very proud to have. Not only because it looks super cool, but also because I think I got it in the alpha. Let's take a quick look through the other ones here. We have another arc gun. I feel like, yeah, the arc guns have the V on them. So they're probably all from the same company. It's probably their branding. Pistols. Do I have any unique model pistols? No, not really. Molten pistol, though. That's kind of cool. Now, what type of branding is this? Here we go. NW? NV? Industries prototype. So, whatever NV or whatever that's supposed to be, IW Industries prototype. And I see XY. I see. Anyway, I could look through these later or even make it a part of the celebration stream. I don't need to be doing all of this right now. I've already been streaming for more than long enough. You can sometimes see my mouse. Rumi's the only true unarmored human in this game. Rifted makes the guns for the split games. Interesting. Doom branding. Anyway. I've been streaming for more than long enough. That will be all for today. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.